Okay, so I guess go ahead and first tell me about your first volunteering experiences and how you got into those.
Okay, well, growing up as a child, my mom was a big into philanthropy. She was a big philanthropist in Dallas, sitting on lots of boards of charities. And she got me and my sister involved in helping plan these parties, whether it was Toys for Tots in December, helping fundraise for the annual event in December, or help getting Christmas gifts for underprivileged children. But like throughout the years growing up, I was always kind of involved so with some of my mom's charities, and she always told me that we were so blessed to have such opportunity in life and that we should give that back to society. And then when I got on to undergraduate, I got part of or I started working with the service opportunity fraternity. And we did ongoing projects with the local community in this small town I went to college in, mostly working with Habitat for Humanity and building houses for low income families, and another similar organization called Hearts for Hammers, which is the same thing as building houses for low income families.
Okay. And then what did you do after undergrad?
Well, as a political science major, I was always studying problems to these theories of development, and they always were finding solutions, but really in theory that never anything worked out. And I figured I was really interested of how the world worked and why we worked and why we citizens as United States were used to such a quality of life that was different in other countries. And what really came down to it is I really thought I should live in a developing country before working in development to really understand what that means. So one of the best opportunities for me was to apply for the Peace Corps. But before the Peace, and so as applying for the Peace Corps, they had suggested in order to become a more competitive candidate for the Peace Corps, I should have some more service learning experience in teaching English because that's probably one of the most popular programs that Peace Corps does around the world. I ended up teaching adult literacy classes for a low income neighborhood in South Dallas. And that was probably the first time I had a lot of direct experience working with families from low income households. And that's really where I learned most of what I know about training adults. And when I went into the Peace Corps, I ended up doing small business development with women. And I felt that class really helped me uh, learn how to teach adults.
So did you like think from a young age that you would get into kind of like the nonprofit sector, or did it kind of develop after Peace Corps, before Peace Corps?
I mean, well, Peace Corps really was the culminating experience of it all. But actually, I entered undergraduate thinking I was going to go to medical school. And that's when I really took my first political science class as an elective my freshman year, and just to know how learning how the world works and how we are really just intrigued me. And then when I went into Peace Corps, seeing that we have everything and they have nothing, but they're actually happier than us. Ignorance is really bliss sometimes, but seeing that we can make really effective change in their lives simply by starting with education, that really changed it for me.
Okay. And as far as like your experiences that you have, part of what I'm looking into with this project is seeing if organizations can recreate kind of this inspiration for people to become passionate volunteers, or if this is something that just has to kind of develop organically. What are your thoughts about that?
Oh, I really think it has to be an organic development within a person's character. Here at graduate school, I was required to have a service learning requirement for one of my classes. And what started out as a 24-hour requirement has now become an ongoing semester work throughout my semester and will continue throughout the time I'm here at Monterey. I really feel that people have to be passionate and I feel like they have to have a ownership in the cause. This organization I work with currently called Lowe's Fishes and Computers. They help provide refurbished computers for low income households, and I'm helping them launch a fundraising campaign called Tech Angels, which helps donors match with beneficiaries, giving them computers. A lot like a Salvation Army's Angel Tree Christmas, or Christmas Angel Tree. I should have added that
That's
one.
right.
But anyways, with this, I mean, as I started out, I had to find an organization to volunteer, but really, I mean, I'm really invested in the cause with them. I believe their mission, and I believe I really think that me wanting to stay is because I feel that I can help promote their mission and really, create some impact for the program. I really believe that people have to believe in the mission, and I mean, I think that creates evangelism for organizations.
Thank you very much.